round 3. All right, I've kneaded this already, and I've got the peppers and that in there, and you can see how far down this squashes. But all I do is I pick up a big handful like that, and I just push it together. Another one, push it together. And I only did this maybe 10 minutes, and this is the amount of brine you want to try to get.
That liquid
see how much?
Comes right out of the cabbage.
Right, because that all goes on top to cover the weight. The weight has to be covered. Okay, so we're done with that, and I'm going to start packing one of these jars here. And we'll just get one done. You know, I was thinking about the salt thing. I think a tablespoon and a half. I wouldn't do any less than that, because I think that's the stuff that's really important. All right, so here we go. So you get about, oh, I can smell that garlic. You get about that much in there, and then you can get anything like this. Kind of pack her down a bit, not too much. You really don't need to pack it down that much. And see, that starts to fill up those gaps in there.
Get all the air bubbles out.
You don't have to get all of them, because they're going to come out anyway. That's the hole on the top of that thing, is the cap is it will exhaust itself. Okay. I'll pack her down in there. Another time. And I think just a tiny bit more. One more scoop.
Got room to have plenty space for the brine, huh?
Yep. Okay, there we go. All right, next step, these bad boys. So these are smaller ones, so I'm going to put 2 of them in there. So you just take one, drop her down, push it up against the wall a little bit, and then it'll sort of rise a little bit, so you got a good seal. And then this one will go on this side. You know, if you get 1 or 2 pieces floating up there, that's no big deal. So that's the way that looks. Got everything covered up pretty well. And then, and see, now I got all this crap in here.
Well, we gotta pack the other one, right?
Well, no,
then you pour the
I
water.
want to do this.
Okay.
All right, I'm pouring brine in there.
So it's really important that none of the cabbage is above the level of the water.
Right.
That's why it'll spoil.
That's why
That's why you have to do all this.
Yeah, that's why you put the brine in first.
And then seal up the little pieces so they don't float up and get above the water, because then they can spoil.
Yep.
Keep everything anaerobic.
I'm talking anaerobic here. I'm sure you knew that. Yeah. All right, there we are. And then drop one of these bad boys in there.
That's the weight. There's a song about the weight. That's what they're talking about.
That's right.
There it is.
I think that's where the band got that name.
We
of that
should play
song.
that as the
That's right.
in the background here.
And then push it down in to get that weight down in the brine. A couple pieces might come up like these, and then just pop them out of there. I don't think it's that critical.
Yeah, as long as it's not touching what's underneath.
Right.
All right.
Okay, so that's
Just
that.
like Grandma used to do.
Just Grandma used to do it just like that. Tighten that down, and there you go. There's sauerkraut, man. All right, if you have any questions, give us a holler.